Hello, K fans. K-pop sensation BTS is so popular that the band's combined album, ticket and merchandise sales currently contribute $4.65 billion to South Korea's GDP. That puts them right on par with companies such as Samsung and Hyundai. With such a massive fan base and a record-breaking media presence, plus the supergroup's frequent interactions with the million-strong fan army on social media, not a lot remains hidden about the lives of the BTS members. Still, there are a few very interesting facts left to discover about group leader Kim Nam-joon, more popularly known as RM. Today's we're going to count down our top 10 facts about Kim Nam-joon, popularly known as RM. Number 1. RM is born to be a songwriter. It was not unknown to ARMYs that BTS write their own songs. When it comes to producing music, Suga and RM is the main source of the group. It was said that when RM was little, he was obsessed with music and writing lyrics. As a result, his mother broke his computer because he wanted RM to focus more in his studies. As a student, he actively wrote poetry and often received awards for his writings. He posted his work to an online poetry website for roughly 1 year, where he received moderate attention. Through this, RM grew interested in pursuing a literary career but decided against it. Following an introduction to American rapper Eminem by his school teacher, RM grew interested in lyricism, printing lyrics he felt were cool, and sharing them with his friends. RM transitioned to writing lyrics then, stating that his poetry became lyrics when it combined with music. In 2007, as a first-year middle school student, RM began rapping in local amateur hip-hop circles, creating his first self-composed recording for the first time using the program Adobe Audition. He later participated in his first concert in 2008. Number 2. RM is god of destruction. In Greek mythology, Perseus was a god of destruction. Meanwhile, in K-pop world, the BTS leader is dubbed as god of destruction. There's so many occasions how this power of his is revealed. A powerful power that even himself can't control. Like example, exposing Jungkook abs, breaking his sunglasses, breaking mic holder and many more. RM also lost his AirPods recently, not only once or twice but 32 times, which make fans berserk. In terms of him being god of destruction, RM said, "I'm notorious for having a negative influence on everything and destroying everything in our house. There was a scene where I was getting a tattoo, and there was a light bulb on the set. It was fine before I got there. Not as soon as I went on the set, the filament broke and the light went out. That caused a delay in shoot and I felt bad." Number 3. RM is a certified bookworm. RM loves to read books and spend time reading it. As a result, he can produce music and can portray his emotion in writing lyrics. Some of BTS songs and music video was also inspired by the books he has been reading. Damien, a novel wrote by Hermann Hesse, played a key role in the album Wings. Everything elements from the novel have weaved their way into jacket photos, songs lyrics, and even music videos, like the Wings comeback trailer, Boy Meets Evil. Damien's influence may be most noticeable in BTS's Blood, Sweat, and Tears, which explores themes of duality and the interdependence of good and evil, just like the novel does. RM has recommended several of this author's books to fans over the years, so it's no surprise Kafka on the Shore has slipped into BTS's song, Butterfly. The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas, by Ursula K. Le Guin. This 1973 short story is about a utopic town with a dark secret. A child must live in misery in exchange for the town's happiness. Once the townspeople find out the truth, many accept it as a necessary evil and keep living in Omelas. The other walk away, and no one knows where they go. Spring Day, from BTS's You Never Walk Alone album, alludes to this in its music video by including a neon Omelas sign. Furthermore, many fans believe that Jungkook is child in this video, while the other members are the ones who walk away. Number 4. RM is a real genius. In 2014, RM revealed about his intelligence during his school times. In the Mnet program Beatles Code 3D, he was asked if he was really in the top 1% of the national school grade. RM confirmed by saying that he did a trial university entrance examination for language, foreign language, math, and social studies. The results showed that he was ranked in the top 1.3% of the whole country. He added that he started to do music as a hobby in junior high without dropping the first place in his entire school. It was also reported that he has an IQ of 148 that makes him a genius and enters the top 0.1% of the population in the world. He has proven it through several programs. He was a regular member in TVN's program Problematic Men for the first 21 episodes. They usually invite celebrities with unique traits, and there are also several quizzes to be solved. RM was known for his quickness to answer the quizzes. In other cases, RM has proven his intelligence through Bangtan quiz show where all the members of BTS did some quizzes. At first, he couldn't answer the guessing games, but when it came to more complex quizzes, he really aced them. Number 5.
Hi. My name is RM, I'm the leader of this group, and because I'm the spokesperson, I'm going to speak a lot. I'm sorry.
RM is a good English speaker. Aside from his intelligence, he is known to be fluent in English. It was reported that has taken the test of English for International Communication, TOEIC, in middle school with such an incredible score, that is 900. He also revealed that he hasn't taken any English courses and has only learned English by self-learning. In the interview with Ellen at The Ellen Show in 2017, he said that he learned English from the 90s American popular sitcom Friends. He said that when he was 15, it was popular among the Korean parents that his mom forced him to watch it. His mom even bought all the seasons in 10 DVDs and gave them to him. He watched it with Korean subtitles at first, then he started to use English subtitles, and then he watched the episodes without any subtitles. He also studied in New Zealand for quite some time, which probably improved his English. Number 6. RM is a first K-pop idols who speak in UNICEF. On September 24, 2018, BTS joined the UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador Lily Singh and many other global, business, education, and youth leaders at the 73rd session of the United Nations General Assembly. The occasion was to launch a new partnership to get every young person into quality education, training or employment by 2030. BTS has become the first K-pop group to speak at the United Nations. The inspiring speech was spoken by for over 6 minutes completely in English. In his speech, there are things that can be emphasized. He introduced himself and explained a bit of BTS, Love Myself campaign and the partnership with UNICEF's program #EndViolence, and even mentioned the fans. He continued by telling his childhood story of dreaming to be a superhero, saving the world. As one last thing, he shared about how their Love Yourself albums and the Love Myself campaign have impacted and helped their fans around the world through their hardships in life. So, let's all take one more step. We have learned to love ourselves, so now I urge you to speak yourself. He continued to give encouragement to speak yourself, and tell him stories no matter who we are, where we're from, our skin color, gender identity. He humbly stated his name once again, an artist from a small town in Korea. He admitted he has made mistakes and he had fears, and now he started to embrace and love himself little by little.
What is your name? Speak yourself. Thank you very much.
Number 7. RM has an adopted crab. ARMYs know that BTS's RM has a love for crabs. He's shown his passion for the critters since the Most Beautiful Moment in Life .1 era. He was always on the lookout for them wherever the group went. And when he was finally able to catch some, he was beyond excited. His love for them has never waned. He truly loves these hard-shelled creatures. Now, thanks to one ARMY's donation, RM has now become the adoptive parent to one lucky crab named Kenny. Kenny is a coconut crab, also known as a palm thief crab, who calls the San Diego Zoo his home. And although he may be adopted, Kenny must take after his adopted dad because he's ridiculously cute. The army that got the ball rolling on the adoption knew just how much loves crabs and decided to adopt the Kenny in his name. Other armies are absolutely loving the gesture and are already planning their trip to the zoo to spoil Kenny. And everyone is hoping that RM hears the good news soon. Number 8. RM is an LGBTQ supporter. Although homosexuality is not criminalized in South Korea, the LGBTQ+ community still largely exists on the margins of mainstream society, and its members are often subjected to discrimination. The community faces legal obstacles. There are no anti-discrimination laws to safeguard LGBTQ+ rights, no recognition of same-sex partnerships, and consenting sex between military personnel may lead to up to 2 years in prison. However, support for LGBTQ+ rights has grown over the years. In Korean music, K-pop idols have lent their voice to educate fans on LGBTQ+ issues. RM is one of the most influential idols who had brought change for the community. In his speech at the United Nations General Assembly 2018, BTS leader, RM, urged young people to speak for themselves. "I want to hear your voice," he said. "I want to hear your conviction. No matter where you're from, skin, color, gender identity, just speak for yourself. Find your name, and find your voice." His message drew attention, especially from the LGBTQ+ community. RM and fellow member Jungkook have also significantly covered gay singer Troye Sivan's Fools. RM also used his Twitter account to recommend Sivan's Strawberries and Cigarettes track from the coming-of-age gay film, Love, Simon. In 2012, he wrote lyrics for Big Hit's girl group glam called Party XXO and was listed by Billboard as one of the most forward-thinking K-pop songs that talked about LGBTQ representation. In 2016, Nam-joon and Jungkook released the song, I Know, for Festa 2015. Lyrics by Nam-joon and produced by him and P-Dog. Some fans think this is poignant because this song was released the next day gay marriages were banned in South Korea. Number 9. RM went surgery. Rumors about RM having open heart surgery at the age of 15 surfaced around 2017. The surgery reportedly only had a 30% chance of survival. It's a rumor because nobody knows whether it's true or not. Some army found a few specifics that might mean it happened, but they're still not 100% positive. The rumor that he had heart surgery when he was 15 is still not confirmed, but one thing we know for sure is that reportedly underwent septum, nasal cavity, deviation surgery on February 5, 2018. This health problem is in the form of abnormalities that separate the right and left sides of a person's nostrils, where the cavity shifts from where it should be and makes one nostril smaller than it should be. This can cause breathing difficulties. If left unchecked, it can also have an impact on the daily lives of sufferers. Number 10. RM and his screen names. RM selected the name Rap Monster during his time as an Idol trainee. Though commonly misunderstood that the name means that he raps like a monster, it actually derives from the lyrics of a song he wrote, inspired by San-E's Rap Genius. The lyrics contained a segment where San-E declares he should be called a rap monster as he raps non-stop. He adopted the stage name because he felt it was cool. RM has described himself as having a love-hate relationship with the name, feeling that it was not selected for being of incredible value to him. He formally changed his stage name to RM in November 2017, as he determined that Rap Monster was no longer representative of who he was or the music that he creates. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, stated that could symbolize many things. It could have more spectrums to it. Real Me was provided as a possible current meaning. When RM eventually became active in the underground Korean hip-hop scene, he released number of tracks in collaboration with other underground rappers, such as Zico under the moniker Runch Ronda. This is all we have today. Thanks for watching. Who do you think we're going to feature in the next video? Leave your comments below.